Hello, my name is Miss Les, and today we are going to learn how to round to the nearest 10, 100, or 1000. This is the first lesson on a section of rounding and estimation. So today we will learn how to round to the nearest 10, 100, or 1000. On the next lesson, we will learn how to round to the nearest decimal place and to the nearest integer. Then we will do the lesson on problem solving involving rounding and estimation. Then there will be some more mixed practice exercises, and we will end with estimation. If you're at home, take a piece of paper and a pen to write on, and sit somewhere comfortable and quiet, and let's begin. To be able to round to the nearest 10, 100, or 1000, we need to make sure that you know where is the place value of tens, hundreds, and thousands. So in this activity, I want you to, in the first column of numbers, circle the digits in tens place value. In the second column, circle the digits in hundreds place value. And in the third one, circle the digits in thousands place value. So pause this video and copy those numbers and circle the place value. Okay, you should be done by now. So in here, you should circle 60, 40, 30, 30. In the second one, you should have circled 500, 100, 800, and 500. And in C, thousands place value, you should have circled 5,000, 9,000, 1,000, and 8,000. If that's what you've done, well done. And now we will move on to our main learning objective. Okay, first we will learn how to round to the nearest 10. Example I do. Round 41 to the nearest 10. To the nearest 10, so I need to circle the number on the tens position. It's 4. Underline the number to the right of it. It's 1. If the number is between 0 and 4, the number in the circle, the digit in the circle stay the same. If the number underlined is between 5 and 9, we add 1 to the number in the circle. My number is between 1 and 4 because it's 1, so the number in the circle stays the same and everything to the right changes to 0. So my 1 turns into 0. So 41 rounded to the nearest 10 is 40, which makes sense because 41 is only 1 away from 40 and it's 9 away from 50 from the next 10. So definitely it's closer to 40. Now pause this video and have a go at redo questions. Okay, so if you have 60, well done. Now I will do one more example, then it will be again your turn. Round 49 to the nearest 10. On tens position, I've got 40, 4, number 4, digit 4. I underline digit next to it. It's 9. 9 is between 5 and 9, so I need to add 1 to the digit in circle. So 4 plus 1 is 5. Everything to the right turns to 0. So 49 rounded to the nearest 10 is 50. Now have a go at redo. If you have 50, well done. So our success criteria. So to round to the nearest 1000, 100, or tens, circle the digit in thousands or hundred or tens place, depending on question. If rounding to the nearest 10, underline the digit to the right of the tens column. If rounding to the nearest 100, underline the digit to the right of the hundreds column. And if you round to the nearest thousand, underline the digit to the right of the thousands column. Then decide if our underlined digit is between 0 and 4, then number in the circle stays the same and everything after that to the right turns into 0. If the number in the circle is between 5 and 9, circled digit rounds up, which means we just add 1 to it. And the remaining numbers, the remaining digits to the right turns into 0. Let's do some more examples. So now we are going to be rounding 107 to the nearest 10. Again, I circled the digit on the tens position, place value. It's a 0. Underline underline digit next to it. It's 7. 7 is between 5 and 9, so the number in the circle will round up to 1. So the answer is 110. Now have a go at we do question. If you have 100, excellent. Now I will do one more example and it will be again your turn. Round 1201 to the nearest 10. On the tens place value, I've got 0. Underline the digit to the right to it. It's 1. The digit is between the digit 1 is between 0 and 4. So number in the circle stays the same, 1200, and everything after that turns into 0. So 1201 rounded to the nearest 10, it's 1200. Now have a go at we do question. If you have 1290, well done. We have 8 in here in the circle. Next number is 5. 5 rounds up to, so we add 1 to the digit in the circle. So 8 becomes 9. So we have 1290. Example 3. Round 895 to the nearest 10. In the tens position, in this number, I have 9. So I will circle 9. Then I'll underline digit to the right of circled digit. It's 5. 5 is between 5 and 9, so I round up a digit in the circle up by adding 1. So 9 plus 1 is 10. But I cannot have a 10 in tens position. 10 tens is 100. So 90 will round up to 100. So I need to add 1 to 8. So it's going to be 900. So 895 rounded to the nearest 10 is 900. Now pause the video and have a go at we do question. Okay, if you have 1900, well done. Now I will do one more and there will be your turn again. Round 899 to the nearest 10. In the tens place value, I have 9. To the right of 9, I have another 9. 9, which is underlined, is between 5 and 9. So 9 in the circle, again, needs to go up to 10. So 899 rounded to the nearest 10 is 900. Pause this video and have a go at we do question. Again, if you have 1900, well done. Practice exercises. Pause this video and take about 7 minutes to round each of these digits to the nearest 10. And here are the answers. Mark your own work with green pen. If you've got all of them right, well done. On the next slide, we will do some examples on rounding to the nearest 100. Example 5. Round 1091 to the nearest hundred. From the left, we've got units, tens, and hundreds. So on hundreds place value, I have 0. I underline digit to the right of it, it's 9. 9 is between 5 and 9, so digit in the circle gets round up by adding 1 to it, so 0 will become 1. So 1091 rounded to the nearest hundred is 1000. 0 becomes 1, and everything to the right becomes 0. So 9 becomes 0, and 1 becomes 0. So 1091 to the nearest hundred is 1100. Now pause this video and have a go at we do question. Okay, if you have 1900, well done. Now I will do one more and then you will have a go and then you'll practice some of it on your own. Round 109,891 to the nearest hundred. Again, I've got units, tens, hundreds. So I circle 8, which is on the hundreds place value. Underline the number to the right of it, it's 9. 9 is between 5 and 9. So digit in the circle goes up by 1. So 8 becomes 9. So it's 109,000. Everything before the circle stays the same. Number in the circle goes up 1, so it's 900, and 9 becomes 0, 1 becomes 0. So 109,891 rounded to the nearest hundred is 109,900. Now have a go at we do. Okay, if you have 109,800. Well done. Now let's move on to some practice exercises. Practice exercises. Round each of the following numbers to the nearest hundred. Pause this video for about 8 minutes and answer as many as you can in that time. So each of those digits needs to be rounded to the nearest hundred. Pause it now and answer as many as you can. And here are the answers. Mark your own work. Use a green pen to do it. If you got all of them right, well done. Now we are going to round to the nearest thousand. So the same way like before, I need to find a digit in the thousands place value now. So units, tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay, so in thousands place value, we have 2. To the right of it, I underline the next digit, it's 9. So underlined digit is between 5 and 9. So digit in the circle goes up by 1. So everything before stays the same, 7. Number in the circle goes up. So instead of 2, I have 3. Every other digit to the right turns into 0. So 9 is 0, 4 turns to 0, 1 turns to 0. So 72,941 rounded to the nearest thousand is 73,000. Now pause this video and have a go at we do question. If you have 72,000, excellent. Now I will do one more example and then you will have a go and then you can do some practice exercises. Round 729,541 to the nearest thousand. Again, units going from the right. Units, tens, hundreds. thousands, 9,000. Underline digit to the right of it. 5. 5 is 5 or bigger, so I round 9 up to 10. Again, I cannot put 10 in here, so that means I add 1 to the number to the left. So this becomes 730, and everything to the right is 0. So 5 becomes 0, 4 becomes 0, 1 becomes 0. So 729,541 rounded to the nearest thousand is 730,000. Now pause this video and have a go at this question. Okay, if you've got 800,000, well done. Now pause this video for about 8 minutes and have a go at these practice exercises. Answer as many as you can within given time. And here are the answers. If you've got them right, it doesn't matter how many you've answered. If you've got all of them right, well done. You know how to round to the nearest 10, 100 and 1,000. On today's lesson, you've learned how to round to the nearest 10, 100 or 1,000. This is a first lesson for rounding and estimation. On the next lesson, we will learn how to round to the nearest decimal place and how to round to the nearest integer. See you soon. Bye.